Take your seat. Pasaris, take your seat. Honorable members, we are going into a division as claimed by the minority party. And like I advised you last week, when we are voting, the standing orders don't permit any member to walk around the chamber. Remain in your seats. Remain silent, except when you are called out to vote. And under our standing orders, there are only 3 votes. Yes, no, and abstention. Any other phrases that are strange to the standing orders will be counted as spoiled votes from either side. You either vote yes or no or abstain. You have no other words of English available to you in this vote. Or Dawanjala, you say that, the vote is spoiled. It is either yes, anybody who says, yes, I support the finance bill, the vote is spoiled. Anybody who says, no, I reject the finance bill, the vote is spoiled. Order, Angela, read your standing orders. I read your standing orders. And Angela, any further order, it's entirely up to you to reject, to cause your vote to be rejected, or to have it as a valid vote. It's entirely up to you. Can the whips prepare to give me the... Yes, Wandai? Order, Wanjala.
Honorable Speaker, I hear you, and I am happy that we are going to vote manually, verbally, that is. But Honorable Speaker, last time we voted here on Thursday, there was serious confusion because some members' voices were never being heard and the media reported wrong things. So today, I want to plead with you that the office of the clerk avails enough microphones, portable microphones, for members' vote to count, for members' voices to be heard. And we are in a hurry because we need to join the Gen Z out there. We want to finish this thing quickly and join the Gen Z out there. They are really waiting for us, Honorable Speaker.
Order, Honorable Millie. Order, Honorable Millie. Take your seat. Take your seat. I want to encourage you to be a good example to your juniors. Honorable members, we are going to vote as follows once we get the tellers. If you observe your standing orders, like you did last week, any member, even at the far end, saying, I vote yes or no, was being heard. I was hearing them. That's number one. Number two, avoid appearing to be assisting others to vote because there's no provision in law for that. Once a member is called, you stand up and vote and sit down. Thirdly, I want to repeat, there are only 3 available words for your vote. Yes, no, abstain. Give me your tellers, the whips. 2 each. If you want to spoil your vote, it is open to you. Get me the whips. Order, Wanjala. Order. Order, Wanjala. Order. And even if you whisper and you are recorded, order. If you have a mic next to you and it's working, use it. But no mic is going to be circulated around. Who are the whips? Junet, give me your tellers.
Huh?
Order Mwango, put down your hand. Order. Where are your tellers? Junet?
Mr. Speaker, I want to give you our tallies. But Mr. Speaker, before that, Mr. Speaker, we seek your indulgence. Mr. Speaker, this is not the first time also we are voting here manually or verbally. We have voted before, and we will do it with decorum. And you have clearly stated there are only 3 votes here: yes, no, and abstention. So, Mr. Speaker, for those of us who are in need of a microphone, they should be assisted. Even in voting in the polling stations, they are assisted voters who don't know how to write.
We'll deal with it on a case-by-case basis. It's not a general
Mr.
rule.
Speaker, we need here, but our agents are Honorable Wood Chief Owino
Order,
and
honorable
Kibagendi.
members.
Those 2.
Who are your agents?
Mr. Honorable Owino and Honorable Kibagendi.
Okay, let them take their positions. Take your positions. Order Babu Owino. Order Babu Owino. You should be ashamed of yourself. How can you shout that the speaker is out of order? Under what standing order?
We don't want vote here, Mr. Speaker.
Let's not have
We don't want vote here.
any tantrums unnecessarily. Yes, Otienda Molo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to draw your attention to the first schedule of the standing orders, and I want to raise 2 points. Mr. Speaker, first of all, in respect of a ruling you gave earlier, and in that ruling, Mr. Speaker, you directed that the leader of majority liaises with the IG in respect of those who may have been abducted. Mr. Speaker, since your ruling, there are others who have been abducted, including Mr. Ernest Nyerere, who is the personal assistant to the President of the Law Society of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, given the importance of this matter, I would beg that the leader of majority gives us a status update on all those Kenyans who are abducted before we vote. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, in terms of the first schedule, Mr. Speaker, I want to crave that you guide that the vote of a member is not a personal vote. And that is why it cannot be a choice of whether they speak on the microphone or not. We are here as delegates of our constituents. You should direct that everyone votes publicly and loudly using the microphone. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Wisdom. Honorable Otiende Amolo, on the first point of order, I directed the majority leader to liaise with the police. He has not reported back, but you know, once we draw the bar and we go into voting, we cannot transact any other business. I give you my commitment that once we finish the voting, I'll revert to that matter. On the question of we only use standing order number 1 when it is not provided for. On the question of how you vote, the Constitution says the power of the people of this country is exercised by themselves. But they choose to exercise it through their elected representatives, who are yourselves. Order, Millie Odhiambo. Order, Millie. Order. When you will vote, Honorable Were, order. Clerk, get ready and let's start voting. Hata